Hello, everybody. It's your girl, Dazzle.Tarot, and I'm back for another tarot reading. Let me go ahead and do this reading. Like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the notification bell so you can become notified of when I upload and when I go live. And also, if you would like to book a private reading, all you have to do is check in the description box. And guess what? If you don't know by now, everything I say is all alleged and for entertainment purposes, for legal reasons, and until modern science can prove with a mathematical equation that the spirit world exists. But until then, oh well. Let's get into it. First of all, recently it was reported that the doctor confirmed that Megan Thee Stallion had glass in her foot, and it was reported by Vibe, this website called Vibe, and another website called Onsite Radio, whatever the case may be. But here's the problem. It seemed to be misinformation because Vibe took it back down and Onsite Radio did not. And basically it's the picture of her foot, and then it's the initial police report. And we all know what it said in the initial police report, that she stepped on glass because she lied and told them that she stepped on glass, whatever, right? But in the actual official doctor's, report, what he reported findings of 3 bullet shell casings in Megan Thee Stallion, not shell casings, 3 bullet fragments in her heel, in her foot, right? So, who lying? And what's this fake news? And why are they spreading fake news? Okay, so I told you I wasn't gonna read on this, but something is making me want to, because I don't like it. Like, I just don't. But I just want to know, Spirit, is that okay? Because it's common sense. It is fake news. Because they had to take it down. Because why are you saying that an official doctor's report is actually the initial police report? Because that's what you tried to give us, to show us that that was that. But it wasn't. And then, if that, then you have to ignore the fact that it was 5 bullet casings found. You have to ignore the fact that they did find 3 bullet shells. Not bullet shells, shards of bullets or bullet fragments, whatever. They found 3 bullet fragments in her foot. You have to ignore that. There's so many things you have to ignore in order for, she just stepped on glass. And then where the wound is, it's not at the bottom of her foot. It's like by her ankle, almost. And then not only that, it's a piece of skin missing. So how do you fall on glass near your ankle? Not fall on glass, step on glass. Now, if they would have said she fell on glass, that's one thing, but they said she stepped on glass, right? That's the story. So, anywho, but you would have to ignore so much that all the other evidence just to say she stepped on glass. So let's see, is that a lie? Stepping on glass, Spirit, right or wrong, is it a lie? Period. Did she step on glass? That's for one. Okay. The 5 of Pentacles shows up in the reverse. So, this is a financial come up. Getting out of financial lack. That's the 5 of Pentacles. This is Temperance in the reverse. Doing things to serve yourself. And it's an imbalanced situation. And Judgment. Being under judgment. Okay, I kind of feel like this. Somebody came up with that story. You know why? because you have the Two of Wands in the reverse. This is going into business with somebody and you're very sure about the business, but it's not going to work out. To me, I kind of feel like you got to rethink who you're going into business with. So, and I'm thinking about that, and I'm thinking about everything else. That story about her stepping on glass was contrived by somebody who was being paid to say something. And it's an imbalanced story about stepping on glass. And it's coming from someone who's abusing authority, okay, with this Emperor card in the reverse. Somebody who's all up in their ego, arrogant, really abusing their authority, okay? So it's a man that's doing that, that's spreading that false story, okay? So, or it can be someone of authority, period, that's spreading that narrative and is paying people. Okay, so I'm going to just ask, why did Onsite Radio, not Onsite Radio, yeah, Onsite, the blog, or whatever, why did this blog post this story? And then when they seen people take the story down, did they keep the story up? I think they kept the story up, or whatever the case may be. But why are they posting the story? Even though, like, that's the initial police report. Like, that's a no-brainer, though. You can look at that information and know that that's not a doctor's report. That's a police report. So, what is that about? One, two, three, four, five. This is the Lovers in the reverse, and then it's the Five of Swords in the reverse. You know what? The Lovers in the reverse. Okay, the Five of Swords in the reverse in the back is all about cyberbullying. It's a cyberbullying card for me, and it's also about like past verbal disputes, confrontation. Okay, so now it's on the internet, and now it's like somebody that she had an affair with. This is the Lovers in the reverse. And then it's the Seven of Wands. Somebody that's trying to be defensive and take up for themselves, right? And things going downhill with the Eight of Wands. And being careful about what you say to somebody because you don't know how they're going to react and things like that. This is the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so really what they're trying to do is they're trying to expose. They're trying to come up to see if she's lying. They're trying to gang up on her. Okay? Because the way I'm reading this, if you see the Seven of Wands with this Eight of Wands, don't it look like all these wands are attacking one person, ganging up on them? They're ganging up on her. Okay? That's what they're doing. And it's in hopes, and then it's an apology that should be had too. But it's in hopes to basically expose, right? So if there is something that they can expose about her to prove that she's lying about the whole thing. So this information to them was something of importance. But it is a cyberbullying card, and it's coming from, like I said, a man with this King of Wands energy in the reverse. Somebody who is not, they got issues with women, first of all. Arrogant, stubborn. They don't want to listen to good judgment. When they go in on people, they go in. They can be physically attacking people or physically abusive, you know, things like a whole bunch of things. So this King of Wands in the reverse is cyberbullying this girl. And yeah, they did. You know what? I put it like this. So what if they did something on that? So what if if Kelsey was in a relationship with him, or she was, I don't care if they had some type of weird three-way going on. The fact is, something happened And now they're trying to change up a story, or they're trying to expose whatever they can about it to make it seem like it didn't happen the way that she said it happened. This is shady. This Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, this is shady. And right now it's like Onsite Radio, we thinking about Ra Ali. This is a stable woman with a stable coin, right? With her blog, right? So, but the problem is the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse is shady business dealings, okay? Making money in an illegal way or in a shady way. So all of this is shady. And it's coming from the King of Cups in the reverse. This is like a con artist. If you're going to do business with this person, you better think again. And they're liars, and they're manipulators, and they're childish, okay? So I kind of feel like they're getting information, or they're on the side of a male who obviously wants to tarnish Megan Thee Stallion's name. That's what it really is. And it's like nobody wants to see it because they're going to see how they want to see it. And that's why I didn't want to do readings on it anymore, because it's like, it's frustrating. Because you see it. And it's like, how come no one wants to see it? How come no one wants to see it as it is? Because I don't care if you actually did mess with Tory. That doesn't mean that something should happen to you. I mean, to me, I feel like, that doesn't mean that you should be bullied online. You know what I'm saying? Or your story should be ripped apart online. Or, you should just be made out to be a liar and that's it. You're a liar, you're a liar. Oh, because you didn't say anything about sleeping with Tory, that means your whole story's a lie. That's what I don't understand. Why are people doing that? 1, 2, 3. The Hierophant is in the reverse. They see her as inappropriate, right? They see her as guilty. The Fool is in the reverse. This means that before they take a risk for a new beginning, they have to rethink everything now. So before they can even think things her way, or they gotta re-go over every single thing. If whatever, it's like micro. Like, I've never seen people do that. Like, you take a magnifying glass and then you look at every piece of thing, and if anything doesn't fit how you feel, it's over. But the truth is, something did happen. So what else? Why are they doing that? And it's because of gossip. The Page of Wands in the reverse. Those are the people that was surrounding Megan that's gossiping about her now, or whatever the case may be. And a lot of it, though, I'm gonna tell you. Now, here's the inappropriate part, though, as well. A lot of people are getting a coin from talking about her. So I'm gonna tell y'all about the internet, and I keep telling y'all this. Vloggers, they get money every month. We should know that right now. And then we should also know that it pays to cover certain topics, and it pays to swing a certain way at a certain topic, right? So if it's the popular opinion and your audience wants to hear that, you would get thousands of views, and then that check that month, or those donations go up, your visibility goes up, you go in the algorithm. It's popular to talk about certain people in a certain type of way. This case, people are interested in it because they felt like it was things left out. And then the whole time you have people who are invested in both parties. You have people who don't want to see a black man go to jail. You have people that don't want to see a black woman abused. You have people who because they have been through something before, as in somebody cheating on them or their friend messing with their significant other. You have people like that who gets triggered when they hear stories like that, so they automatically feel like this person is no victim. Like a lot of stuff. But all of that put together, all I'm saying is you have to look at everything. If we're going to do this with a microscope, let's look at everything with a microscope. Most of the time, these people who are against Megan is either they're getting paid by somebody behind the scenes to run the story. People pay them to run this, like basically people pay them to run the story. Or, they get promised something from somebody to be on a certain side. They honestly, it's for clicks and views and to get monetized or to get the most out of that month's check. It's for the donations, it's for visibility, it's for all those things. All of those things, okay? So it's a good thing to talk about her in a certain type of way because you'll get thousands of people who agree with you. Now, and that's because of what's been putting out there. But to be honest, I have to tell y'all, make up your own minds and do your own research. Don't let the blogs or the vlogs give y'all information, because as we see right now, that's false information. So, and I honestly behoove y'all to, because I know that a lot of you guys are bright and a lot of you guys are smart. Okay? And you guys have discernment and all those things. So you don't need to, whatever. And then it's like a forceful thing. If you don't believe something, it's messed up. Okay? But I don't feel like they're going to feel that way for long. I feel like, because, it's always going to be a new thing, a new hate train, or a new person that comes in and wants you to run a story that favors someone else over somebody else. Our Reflection used to do that to, she used to pay certain bloggers to run positive stories on her and negative stories on other people that she didn't like. People do it. So let me see. So, is this story going to expose certain vloggers or bloggers who are basically trying to swing the public opinion a certain way? 1, 2, 3. But it's no real exposing because they hide in plain sight. You know that. The transition, the transformation. Yes, it is. It's going to transform the bloggers slash vlogger sphere. And I mean by not just this small part of the story, the whole case. Because by the end of the case, you're going to start asking yourself, who are these people I've been listening to? Because it's forceful. It's like the tone of it. Because this is forceful tone. You need to watch the tone. Forceful communication. Okay? And this is the Hanged Man in the reverse. Wanting a transformation, wanting to change things, but you gotta see it from a different point of view. You have to yield to the universe and let the universe do what it has to do. When it's in the reverse, this is stubbornness and people only want to see things one way. Okay? So, and a lot of times this is people who put themselves in situations. So, if I'm looking at this, it's going to change the forceful communication of the vloggers slash blogger sphere in the way. Basically, you guys are going to have to look at things a certain way as well. You're going to have to use your whole brain, not half of it, But it's going to always be certain people who really want to believe a certain narrative, and so that's their narrative and that's what they're going to stick to. But it's going to create a new opportunity, a new game level, something new, expansion. It's going to expand certain things. So, and then not only that, just think about how they're covering cases and stuff too. On a good note, I mean, we're getting information about cases that, the main blogs are not, giving. And a lot of times it's because they want to make sure that their stuff is accurate. A lot of times the vloggers, or whatever the case may be, they don't care. They just believe that it's accurate, so they put it out there too. So in hopes that it supports a narrative, or it gives views and stuff like that. That's fine. Like I said, I wanted to stop doing the readings on it, but I just wanted to read that in itself, because it's not just about Megan Thee Stallion or Tory Lanez. It's not just about that. It's about forceful narratives. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, that's the problem that I had to really think about it and what was the problem. But when I seen that, that's what it was. A forceful narrative. Look at that. The police then hit somebody's car. Sideswipe somebody's car. They was trying to make a right turn, and the police was zooming down the street and knocked that man stuff off. Yep, he not going straight home tonight after his shift. Get your money, sis. You better say my neck, my back, my neck, and my back. Sue the whole police department. You better say my neck, my back, my neck, and my back. Let's see. Do they got some money coming in? Let's ask that. See, this is off topic for real, but the people who just got into this car accident or fender bender with this police car, are they gonna get some money from this situation from the police department? If they are they gonna sue, or whatever the case may be? Are they gonna pursue some funds? Are they gonna get some coin? Okay. Oh, somebody's sitting pretty with a coin. Well, that's the Queen of Pentacles. There is a female over there. The Queen of Pentacles has a coin that she holds like a baby. Girl, you better say my neck and my back, girl. You better hit a kaya, girl. Hit a kaya. He said hit a kaya. Oh, God. Yes, you might could get a little coin. She's going to have to make a decision, too. And this is a disruption of happiness. They probably was minding their little business, trying to do what they going to do. Might been a little family in there. This is a family card in the reverse, so it's a family in there. Ooh. Get that money, sis. Well, it's like the mirror. Well, it might not be that bad, but you can make it bad. Say my neck, my back. Anyway, let me stop being nosy. It's been a weird day today. I've been out here working. People that had allergic reactions and fell out because they really needed, because they're highly allergic to like seafood. He passed out like twice and woke back up because he was having an allergic reaction. He didn't have his EpiPen, so we had to call the ambulance because he's on the side. And then these two winos got to fight, and these two men got to fight at the bus stop, and he was beating that other man up. The other man was on the curb, and he was just Walker, you want some more? Walker. And I'm like, it's been a weird day. That's why I'm going to go home when it's time for me to go home. Do not do anything else but go straight in the house and go the speed limit, or probably 2 miles per hour under the speed limit, okay? And really just be aware, okay? All right, you guys. I love y'all, for real, peace. And also, just to let you guys know, like, I did not want to do this reading. I just got compelled to, because it really did bother my soul, and it wasn't even about the case. It was just about the blatant thing of, because it's the obvious now. We see what's going on. We gotta wake up and see this. What's going on with these vloggers and bloggers? If he didn't do nothing, okay. If he did do something, he need to get in trouble, right? If she lying, whatever. If she's not, whatever. Let that go into the court and let them fight their demons in court. But I kind of feel like it's giving cyberbullying. It's giving paying people off. It's giving pushing fake stories or pushing fake evidence. It's giving all that. It's giving destroying characters on online, and that's both parties. It's giving all that, and I don't know what else to say. It's a hard thing. I hope they're okay over there. Man, how come you ain't say my neck, my back? Say my neck, my back. Oh, okay, so how do you do that? Tell me how. Oh, the police taking pictures and information. They getting all the information too. He probably gonna have to take. You think he might have to take a drug test or something like that? Oh shit. Anywho, all right, and then that's my corner where I'm supposed to be at. Oh God, let me go ahead. And it's the bottom. Oh shoot, I do not want to come back up there. Why do I gotta be where I'm supposed to be at? I just noticed that that's exactly where I'm posted at. Shit. Alright, y'all. This went on too long. I love y'all for real.